Yes, so college be like, yeah. Let's get to it though. Let's see what's up.
College. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody. And
Facts, facts, bro. Like the thing is, I'm even one of those, bro. Like the thing is, when it comes to school, when it comes to college, elementary school, no, I was okay in elementary school. Middle school is where it was like fucking me up. High school was what did it most for me.
and I learned that the hard. College is one of those things that you gotta take your time with and really decide, do I want to go? Because I certainly did not, bro. I've been through 2 years of college so far.
And I also did go to like another like another college though. But I wasn't finding the things I was looking for there. But I learned more through through the learners there. I learned through my friends more than the teachers.
And it's trash. Today we'll talk about some of the things that I learned in college and how you can avoid being a dumbass like. But anyways, it all starts with picking your mate. You really have to
But here's the thing though, like when it comes to fucking when it comes to college though, I didn't go to the type of college that you niggas usually be going through. I did not go to that type, and yeah, I wasn't gonna survive that.
understand what.
I remember there was a school that I went to. Yeah, in middle school. Wait, was it middle school? No, because here's the thing. I remember I was jumping from school to school and shit, though. But I don't remember if it was in high school or middle school. I think that maybe the late middle school or the early high school. I was jumping around from there. I remember there was a school that I went to for 1 year. I forgot which grade. But I only was able to basically get out of there for like one, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones I was usually going to had two. They had two breaks. I was only the one school I went to only had one. Knowing very well that I fucking hate school with my life though.
Your interests are and why you're picking this field. And I did absolutely no research on the classes I was taking and if I really wanted to pay the money for this and just if I would even land a job if I fucking did this major. And yeah, essentially this was me picking my college major. But when I'm picking a song,
yeah, basically the what I went to college for was the type of college where it's like, yeah, this is the type of shit where it's like you need connections in order to make this way through, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like basically like a degree and all that stuff on three. Maybe you can get in all that stuff on three, but if you want to like level up much more, the degree was not going to do much for you. And look at it now. We are literally in an era where there's proof that our college degrees doesn't mean shit. So yeah.
on Spotify, bro, I'm really locked in. And if you decide to go to college, do not do what I did. Because I just conformed to the norms because I thought like that was the normal thing you do. There are
Yeah, I got fucked up by the norm as well. So yeah.
I was shooting the shit when I was picking my major. But anyways, I'm sure a lot of parents out there have told you about the college experience. It's a time of your life you'll never forget. But man, I'm gonna be
Yeah, my dad didn't have that either. At least from what I know.
honest with you, bro. That shit's straight ass, bro. Oh my god. But nah, it's either hit or miss, really. But for me, it's fucking terrible.
I think it just depends on which one you go to, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's still fire to this day. But which one are you going to is the question.
Kids at my college is
Like, I would have had, like, much better school experiences if I just went to the right ones. But I just went to the wrong ones.
like to party, smoke, and shit like that. And I don't know. I'm not really about that too much. And
Yeah, so when it comes to school parties and shit, though, I didn't really go to those either, though. I don't think I even went to... No. We did have one, but it wasn't like your typical, you know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, it was kind of like your typical a little bit though, but I just didn't get the experience of that. I was bored during the time where it's like I was basically like alone most of my time, but because when it comes to me, I was basically introverted though, and then now it's like I'm ambiverted. Like the thing is, I can basically be extroverted and introverted at the same time. So, but at the same time, it's like I can't be extroverted. I'm more extroverted around my best of friends, which is around you guys, like you niggas and bitches, but way more than I am around them. but I'm also not extroverted enough for them either. So I'm more introverted. And then my introverted side started to hit it. It started to kick in more as I kept on going out throughout this whole year. And then now it's like I just decided to step out though. And now it's like the thing is I'm looking for better people though. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, I'm not going to find what I'm looking for in real life. So, and yeah, there are those, but there's so few. You know what I'm saying? There's only so few. I only came across like like those kind of people that I don't even really know if I'm not even sure these might be my best people. But the one that come closest to it though, it hasn't even been confirmed yet. But I only came across one. But I came across those that gave me that idea, which is only 4 to 5. So yeah, it's a rarity, and I've been going out though. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I like to do those things occasionally, but bro, every weekend is insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Me personally, I would basically do every weekend, but I just hate the people there. I like partying, right? But I just hate the people there.
You, bro. And I guess
my thing, right, is that I basically want to go party pretty much every day. I want to party every day now. I want to party every single fucking day. Monday, like not even on a Friday, Saturday. No, I want to party. I want to like go to like 2-3 parties at night every night.
Reason why people call it the college experience is because people look back at those times as like the best days of their life. Why would you want to peak in college? That's what I don't understand. What is the point, man? Come on. Like, look, you have a lot.
Yeah, no, I haven't peaked in college though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad that I didn't have that though, because it's like a lot of people, especially adults though. Here's the thing: a lot of actually grown people are actually childish as fuck though. And I thought that I was childish, but not to their degree. They're actually stupid though. And there's like a lot of people though that basically grown ass people, by the way, who has not grown out of that college. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to me, maybe I have small pieces though. But for them, they haven't grown out of that though. I never even had that, so no. The fuck? My shit's fucking up. Okay, my encoding was overloading. It was fucking up right here.
It's because people look back at those times as like the best days of their life. Why would you want to?
And pretty much like their life is over once they have kids though, you know what I'm saying?
Peak in college. That's what I don't understand. What is the point, man? Come on. Like, look, you have a lot more life to live than 4 years at a fucking college. I mean, make the most of it, but just know.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I agree. There's so much more, but there's just like, more, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, there's more, but yeah, make the most of it, of course, but I wish I did, but yeah, just there's more. But to have that be your best, nope.
Like, when it's over, it's over. You gotta move on. And now, when I first went to college, I was nervous as shit. I'm sure a lot of you that went, y'all can agree with me. When you...
No fronts, bruh. And, hey, yo, I don't know. I do hit it from the back, though, when it comes to fucking hoes, bruh. But the thing is that I guess, like when it comes to me going to school, right, I would have had it much better if I did say it was because I just went to shit schools though. Like, the thing is, I could have went to better ones, but it was because I just thought that there wasn't better people out there for me though, you know what I'm saying? So I just basically stayed in school for more than I was supposed to because of the people that was there. And at the time, I just thought that that's all there was. I didn't think there was better out there. So yeah, I fucked up with that one. So basically, like, the thing is, life could have been so much different and much better if I actually just Went to different schools though.
First went there, you were nervous as shit. You were shitting fucking bricks. And it was a true mystery who your roommates were and who you were going to be living with for the entire...
True. Like, that's how it be when it comes to going to every school and all that stuff. You don't know who you're gonna be friends with, the kind of people the kind of people you're gonna be around, how the school operates, the teachers especially. Like, even when it comes to one of my teachers though, there's one that basically just gets lost in its own, just basically zones out just by staring at dicks though. You know what I'm saying? And this bitch is old and ugly as hell, bro. But the bitch looks at dicks, bro, and just gets lost. And gets lost in it though.
Goddamn semester. Now, I didn't have bad roommates, right? But dude, the dorms were fucking shit. The bed quality was so ass, man. I was quite literally sleeping on a stone slab. I would wake up with the worst back pains in the state, man. Like, literally every morning I would get up like, shit. It was not pleasant, dude. I literally felt like an old man walking around. But, ooh, don't even get me started on the bathrooms, bro. Oh my god. Like,
yeah, I never
trying to understand, like, what is this foul atrocity that I gotta goddamn shower in and brush my teeth in every single damn day? I made an entire video on college bathroom. Every single morning at goddamn 7 a.m., I'd walk in with like the worst must imaginable hitting my nose. Like, I'm surprised my nostrils just didn't take permanent damage and were just not shriveling up at how fucking bad it was. The amount of boogers on the wall, barf in the showers, dookie and piss stains on the toilets, and even goddamn stains, bro. Not even a single
Bro, I've never, even when it comes to the school bathrooms I was going to, I never had these issues, bro.
Bodily fluid was left behind. Oh my god, it was fucking disgusting. And honestly, I don't know what was worse, that or that one dude that would try to talk to you while you're taking a shower. Like, respectfully, bro, our goddamn meat sticks are hanging out. I'm not trying to have a philosopher-ass conversation right now. But of course, after that, I would go to class, and
I remember there was a time where basically we went to camp, right, and then basically this guy had like shit like explode out of his ass all over one of the bathroom stalls. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I think there was even some of the shit that even went on the ceiling too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was like literally all, like, the thing is, like, it was like a little bit like there was like half of the fucking stall, right? There was the top half and the bottom half. A lot of it was mainly on the bottom half. Some of it was on the top half. And I think there was like a small shit. It was hard to see, but maybe I could be tweaking. But there was most likely some on the ceiling, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy.
Up until this point, maybe about 2 of my classes actually had something to do with my major. I was trying to figure out, like, why I was even here. Like, every morning I would go to fucking history and biology, and I was like, what the fuck? This has nothing to do with my major. And I was over here learning about cell anatomy. Like, what in the fuck am I even gonna do with that information, bro? Like, I'm just gonna...
That's even the thing with me as well, and it's like, I've had debates with, like, my parents and shit though when it comes to this though. It's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this information once I get about the fuck about this bitch? And a lot of that information is fucking useless.
Gonna be on the side of the road one day, like, ah, fuck, dude, I got a flat, and I'm just gonna remember, oh yeah, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That shit is gonna forever be stuck in my head, isn't it? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, majority of college is just filler. When you get to class, at least it's a little bit better than high school. You can leave to go to the bathroom and shit like that, but they still take attendance at my school, and they have a phone rule. I thought colleges didn't take attendance, but whatever, bro. It's insane that, like, if I just check the time, some of these teachers will be on my ass like it's nobody's business. And
yeah, there was also another school that I went to. It was, okay, this was basically like a very, very small school. It was kind of like a house, really, but it was operating like a school. This bitch hated phones, bruh. Like, this bitch hated phones, bruh. Like, there was even like a strategy one time where basically I had like my phone out, and I basically had my bag to get a bag close to me though. So what I would do is that I would basically just go ahead and use my phone while I was in a separate room during our during the sessions where it's like here's the thing. I would basically I was having classes where it was for me, and there was also classes that was not for me. So that the thing is, we would basically have some lessons where we would go to. So there were lessons where basically you would just go to go to a room along with other students there, and because our lesson was because that was not really our lessons while the others went, and we basically were in there. And usually this bitch, right, would expect us just to go ahead and keep doing homework, just keep studying this, that, 1, 3, all of that shit though. So what I did was that there was a time where it's like, fuck that shit. I basically always pulled out my phone, and then I had my bag close to me though, and I held my phone. I basically held my phone, and I fucking had my phone close to my bag though, and whenever a door would basically open, I would slip it. I would basically slip my hand inside with the phone, and I would basically put my phone inside, try to hide it inside my bag, and just act like I was trying to reach for a book. And also at the same time, I also had another book open to make it seem like I was studying. This was also like the best way to do this though is to basically be behind the door, you know what I'm saying? But also position yourself in a way where it's like you're able to also see the outside as well, just in case the teacher might go, just in case the thing is that teachers don't see you through the window, you know what I'm saying? So I would basically position myself where it's like I would look at the door and at the window, and also at the same time, sometimes like the things I'll be behind the door, or like sometimes I'll be in front of the door. And I'll just basically slip it. Just basically, whenever a door just opens, I will just basically just hide my phone inside my bag, acting like I'm looking for a book, and also look out the window at the same time, just in case. Just in case there was any teachers around. And other teachers though didn't really have an issue with our phones though, but this one did though. You know what I'm saying? This one was annoying. So yeah.
It's also a laptop.
Bro, my shit keeps fucking overloading. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this.
Rule as well. We can't use laptops in class, which makes no fucking sense. Like, I'm over here.
Wait. You mean to tell me that the thing is, in this situation, whatever college this nigga went to, you couldn't use...
They're trying to cook up mid-class, and then my teacher calls me out for having my laptop open. But I guess I'm supposed to be paying attention or whatever, even in the stupidest...
Yeah, but it's actually attention that pays me, though. Like, the thing is, I ain't paying attention for, like, what cost?
Classes that I'm never gonna use again, like fucking history. And of course, we get work outside.
And yes, I've definitely been in those situations where it's like the thing is, a lot of the knowledge I was getting though, I was just basically remembering those things just so I can basically write a test, just to end up forgetting a lot of them.
Of class, and hell, that's why I'm cooking up mid-class, so I don't have to do it later. I can.
And then basically you step out of school though, and it's like. And it's like that type of information that you were taught in school. If you forgot those type of shits though, you would look like a dumbass though. You know what I'm saying? And then you would basically have like these IQ tests that would be that you would have. And when really the IQ test is not really about like the knowledge that you have, because even a stupid person can know all of these things though. It's just that the thing is, how fast can you really work shit out though, and all that stuff on street. You can basically, how quickly are you able to basically work it out? It's also speed as well. So yeah, like basically it is some knowledge though, but it's also speed that's into it as well. But then some of these motherfuckers though try to base it all on knowledge though. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's fast or slow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Just cook up on YouTube instead. But sometimes.
So yeah, when it comes to like my intelligence though, I'm basically like below average intelligence.
We begin whole ass projects to do outside of class, on top of the knowledge we already have to remember for the tests. It's a fucking pain in the ass to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. But you know what, guys? We get to be in groups. Yay! Group projects. Who doesn't love group projects? Yeah, fuck group projects, dude.
Yeah, basically the only group project I can think of is basically the baby that comes out of a porn star after how many guys fucked the same bitch though, and all the nuts that's been busted inside are mixed in together though, having multiple dads though. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I was left to cook up most of the project by myself, bro. My team didn't
Yeah, those type of babies, they're mutations.
even spawn in until the last day.
Adonis? Maybe.
Like, we were supposed to be a team, bro, and then they finally spawned in literally the day before it was due. Like, how are we supposed to get this done now? Like, come on. This is definitely gonna be a video in the future for sure. But anyway, speaking of groups,
You know, when it comes to like the I can see that he basically uses Adobe Premiere Pro to edit the videos though. I tried that shit though. It be lagging, bro, and it takes a long time, you know what I'm saying? So like, here's the thing. I want to basically go ahead and edit the videos the way I like to, but it's just that it just takes time, and in this position, nope, I don't got the means for that, so no.
classmates and shit like that. Some of these motherfuckers were the most atrocious drip of all time. Like, how you about to spawn in with the Shrocks and feel confident wearing that shit? If I wore that shit, like, look.
No bullshit, bro. Crocs are goofy looking, ugly ass shoes, bro. Like, I thought that whatever the fuck shoes that Ye was basically created, bro. I don't know what the fuck type of shoes that he made, but it's very popular, but I don't know the name though. Basically the Adidas Yeezy foam runner. The Yeezy slides I can wear. The Yeezy Boost I can wear. But the foam runners, nope. Even the Adidas Yeezy 450, nope. I can wear the Baptista. But the 500 utility black, nope. The only Ye's I can wear. Oh yeah, also the Red Octobers I would wear too. But the foam runners, Onyx, I thought those shits were crazy. No, the fucking Crocs are atrocious. Them shits look so. What the hell? Oh yeah, the Boost 700 Wave Runner I wouldn't wear as well. So I would wear Red Octobers. I would wear Yeezy Boosts. I would wear Yeezy Slides for sure. The Onyx I like the most. And the Baptista I would wear. But I think that maybe my favorite Yeezy Boost is the V2 Zebra. Yeah, this shit is it's starting to annoy me, bro. It's putting me off, I'm not gonna lie. And also the encoding's overloading. No. You know what? Now you know what? I'm put off by this though. I'm not feeling this.